Good evening, all. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now,
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, okay,
Now it's visible.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's open our drawing. Okay, so I have opened our drawing. So just need to click here, open. Then go to your respective folder location. Revit 310 and test one. Okay, then open. Yes, so in last session we saw how to add the model in place members. So as per our requirement, you can just develop here. Okay, then yes, so today we are going to see here. Let's see. Yes, so we have some option in structural tab. So if you go here, so these are the opening option here by face and shaft. So previously we saw here. Okay, I will give the example here. Okay, so if you want to add some opening, okay, by face, so you can use this option, right? So just for example, yeah, so previously we have add this roof, but I want to add some opening here. Okay, so just consider we want to add some. So so we are in first, need to go in first floor, right? Okay, so just consider we need to add here some opening through the slab here, through the roof here. Okay, here. So how to add? So we don't have any option like slab. So if you go to here, this is our foundation slab. Okay, so if you want to add the opening, so you can go here, edit, and just add your opening, right? But if you go here with roof here, so we don't have any option here for adding the roof. Okay, so you can use this option. Suppose I want to add the opening here, so what I do, I will use this option by face. Okay, and then you need to click here. Okay, so once you click, so you need to give the plane here, so on which plane you want to add the opening here. Okay, so you can see, so if I move my cursor, so you can see this portion is highlighted. So you need to give the plane here. If you want to add here, so you can click here. So okay, so I will add here, and you need to just set our top view right here, and you can add your opening here. So suppose I want to just, you can just consider from this edge, my opening edge is 3 meter. So I will add here 3 meter, so it comes here, and here also 3 meter. Okay, I have select the wrong portion here, and then after that, from here is 1 meter from the apex of the roof. So 1 meter is very high, so I will just give here 500 and 500 here also, and just trim, and just trim, stream and trim. Okay, so this opening is very big, so it almost 2.6 meters. So I want to add just only 500 mm. Okay, and here also 500 mm. So what I do, I will add the exact at the middle line and just copy 250 and just copy 500, and I will just delete this line and just trim. So you need to fix set out distance from the edge of the roof. You can delete this. Okay, so I want to add this opening and click here OK. So you can see I have added this opening through this roof. right? So sometimes what happen, if you see in foreign country, so most of the houses like that, so they people, due to some cold weather, so they people add some chimney here, right? So just for the fire, uh, I think they have some assemble inside the building. They can just fire from the warm. Okay, and then just need to add here chimney. Okay, so that's the purpose. Then you can just add, if you some cable conduit, so passing through this roof, so you can add this opening. Okay, so you can suppose I will go again. Okay, by face. Okay, so you need to select first face here, and then you can add any type of opening here by using these tools. Means shape, different type of shape. Okay, so these function you can use here by face. Then shaft. Okay, so where is this option is applicable? So if you have the number of slabs, okay, and you want to add the opening through all slab in one location, okay, so you can use this option shaft. So for example, yeah, this is our commercial building. Okay, so I want to add the shaft opening here. Okay, shaft opening for the lift. Okay, so if I go here on the top floor here, fourth level. Okay, so this is my building, and I want to give here elevator pit. Okay, so you need to add the duct here. So this duct is start from your ground floor to up to fourth floor. Okay, top floor, and after that you can just add the parapet wall for projection of lift. Okay, so you can use this option shaft. So the purpose for this shaft, so if you add this shaft opening, so this shaft opening, this shaft is cut all those slab. Okay, so how to, let's see. So you need to click here shaft. Okay, and you need to set your first, so I will set here fourth floor, because my shaft is start opening is start from fourth to ground level. Okay, so I want to add here shaft opening, right? Then you can use this tool. Then you can use this pick line option, the from the edge of the what view distance want. Okay, so suppose I will add here my shaft opening. So this is my shaft opening. So in that opening my lift is running. Okay, so what I do, I will just try to keep exact at the center, like that. You can use, if you have distance, so you can use this option pick lines. Okay, so suppose I'm just consider 1500, 1.5 meter from the edge of this building up to here, then up to here. Okay, so here, then 1.5 from the grid line here, and from the grid line here also. So this is my shaft opening. Okay, so you need to create this shape, right? Like that. I will just delete this line. I have just select wrongly. Okay, so you can see if I close this. Okay, and if you go to your 3D model, right, so we have add the shaft here, so you can see here, right? So it comes here at the foundation level. Okay, but you can adjust the, oh yeah, so if you go here, so yeah, I will just cut the section through this location. If you go to view, so you can see this shaft has been added here. If you move your cursor, so this could be highlight here, right? So just consider our lift is start from the ground floor. So you need to ground floor to fourth floor, so you need to extend this up to fourth floor, right, like that. Okay, then after that you need to give some basement here for the lift. Okay, so lift is some mechanism or some. Okay, I will just show you in paint. Okay, so if you give the shaft opening here, right, so this is the wall here. You need to design 300 thick, 250 thick as per your requirement. And this shaft is start from this here, and if your ground floor here, ground level, then this is first level. Okay, so this is first level. So you need to give at least minimum 2 meter below the ground level. So your lift mechanism here. So lift will be when the lift is stable at the ground level. So this lift is looks like that. So some mechanisms, some springs or some mechanical equipment here. So we need to give some here for the projection or for the arrangement of some mechanical equipment here for the lift. Okay, so you can see. Then you can add the wall and slab here, right? Then I want to cut this slab from ground floor to fourth floor. If you look at in 3D view, you can see. If you move your cursor, so this is your shaft, right? Like that. Then after that, you can just add the parapet wall here, right? Or you need to give here some room here. Just assemble the some motors or lift. Okay, so as per your requirement, you can create your room also. So you need to give the some wall, and after that slab and some equipment is resting in this room. Okay, so purpose for this shaft opening, if you want to cut number of slab in one command or in one line, so you can use this shaft opening, right? Like that. Then after that, wall. Okay, so if you want to add the wall opening through the wall, so you can use this option, right? So we have, if your wall is straight, okay, so you can just go here, edit profile, and just add your opening. So you can add like that also. Suppose I want to add this opening here. Okay, so you can see I have added the opening, but you have this option also by wall. So if you select this, okay, and then you can just add the wall like that. Okay, you can just, if you take a section here, you can modify the opening size as per your requirement. Okay, so you have option here, wall. So the thing is, if you change this size, okay, so you can adjust this shaft, sorry, wall opening. If you see here, rectangular wall opening. Okay, so you can modify this, but in that case, if your size is changed, so you need to go here, edit profile, and just add your opening size. So you have two options. So if you go on, just select here and you can adjust here without editing your wall profiles. Okay, so you can move or you can just adjust as per your requirement, like that. Just select this and you can just give the move command or just adjust as per requirement. But in that case, you can't move this. You need to go here, edit profile, and you need to add or you need to adjust this shape. So you have two options. So most of, just try to use this option. So this is, you after sometimes if opening sizes changes, so you can adjust easily here, right? Okay, then suppose this is my concrete wall instead of so yes, so right now this is the glass wall, and suppose I have changed this to concrete wall, but you can add the opening here also in uh, glass wall also. Okay, so what I do, I will just yes, so this is our finished floor. Okay, so I will select this slab. Yeah, so this is the first level, right? Then I want to add the one more opening here at the second floor. Okay, so I will add first wall. So this type I will use 200 thick wall, and I will use this option thick lines, like that. Okay, so if you go to your 3D view, oops, I have added the same location. Okay, no worries, I will update this. So to second floor, so this is our second floor, so I want to start this second to third, like. Okay, so here is a glass wall and here is a concrete wall. Then you can just adjust or give the some distance 750. So our slab and beam is total thickness is 750. So this wall will be should be stopped below this beam. Okay. So yes, so we have just okay. So I think we have used some small size here for the beam. So this is our second floor. Okay, so I will just cut the section here. Second floor. Go to view. Right. So we have given here 750. So instead of 750, we need to change 600. So I will just change here minus 600. So this wall should be stopped below the beam. Okay. So I want to add the opening here for the curve wall. Okay. So you have option here, this wall. Okay. So if you want to add the opening through the wall, so always use this option. You can add the opening in curve wall also. Okay. So how to add? So if your wall is curve, so you need to go here wall. Okay, wall opening. So select. Then after that you need to select your plane. So if you move your cursor, so you can see this wall is highlighted. If I move my cursor, any one wall, so you can see straight wall and curve wall is also accept in this command. Okay, so if I select this, right, and then you can add your opening like that. You can adjust, take a section here, and you can give your proper dimension for this opening. Okay, so you can see we have added the opening here like that, right? So you can see this opening is perfectly parallel to your wall. Similarly, you can add the same opening in this glass wall also. Okay, so you need to go here by wall and you can add the, you need to select first wall. Okay, and you can just add your wall opening like that. Okay, so you can see like that. Okay, then if you want to add some opening here, window with in architectural tab, so you can use this. So go and just add your window like that. Okay, so you have option here. Then if you go again in structural tab, so next is vertical. So where we need to use, suppose. Okay, so recently we have added here roof on the first floor. Okay, so if I go to the section here, oops, sorry, yeah, I will give the example. Yes, so recently we have added this opening in this roof. Okay, so if I go here first floor, okay, so this is our roof, and if I cut the section through this opening and go to view, so you can see initially I have used this option by face. Okay, for this roof, so this opening is parallel to your roof thickness. Okay, so if you want to cut the opening vertical, okay, instead of, okay, I will explain in paint. Right, so I have used this option by face. So this face, okay, so this, once you select by face and if you give the plane here, so this opening is just perpendicular your roof. Okay, here, so thickness of this roof and opening is parallel here. Okay, but if you want to give the vertical opening instead of this, so if you want to add this vertical opening, so you can use this option vertical. Okay, so I will just add here. So click and you need to select this roof. Okay, and you can add this here like that. You can give the sizes as per your requirements. So if you look at in 3D view, so you can see the difference. Okay, so if I cut the section here, so just move here and go to your view. So you can see I need to extend up to here, so that I can see this line. Okay, so you can see, so this is the vertical opening, right? So you can use this option, and this option we are not using in dormer. So this is the architectural, but in structural, if you want to add some opening in a wall or in a slab, so you can use this option by face, then shaft. So number of, if you have the number of slab, so you can use this shaft option. Then this is the wall. So if your wall is circular, curve, or flat, straight, okay, so you can use this option. Then after that, vertical. So I have given the example here. If you want to add the opening in vertical edge through the roof, so you can use this option. Okay. Then if you go to, yes, so level is and grid. Okay, so if you go to here, architectural tab here, so we saw in previous session roof how to add the roof with slope. Then today we are going to see how to add the stair, or how to model the stair. Okay, so stair is most important part of the structural drawings. Okay, so what I do, I will just save this file, and we have already lot of member here, slab, wall. So what I do, I will create a new drawings, new template, okay, for the walls. So I will close this and close this also. Okay, and you need to go here, new, then you need to select your template. So I will select analytical default metric, okay, and click here open, and click here okay. Then I want to save this file, so file, then save. Then you need to give the location folder, so Revit training 310. Okay, and I will give the name test2. Okay, and click here save. Okay, so if you go here, so we have two levels, 3 meter. Okay, so I will just rename this. I will just give here ground level, right, and say here, and I want to add here first level, first floor level. Okay, and click here. Okay, and the difference between the level is 3.5. You can give any like that. Okay, so let's go on ground floor. Okay, so suppose I want to add the stair from this ground floor to first floor. So the total height is 3.5. Okay, so how to model the stair? So if you go to, first of all, you need to go in plan. Okay, so you need to add the stair in plan. Okay, so if you go here, architectural tab, right, and if you click here stairs. Okay, so you have option here. Okay, so we'll see how. Okay, so here is your type of stair here. So by default here, one, two, three type of stair. This is the assemble stair, and this is the monolithic and precast stair. Okay, so let's see how to add the stair. So you can see here the base level. So this is the stair type, and this is the constraint. Okay, so this is the base level. Base level, your stair is start from base to top level. So you need to give here. Suppose I have two level here, ground to first. Okay, so I have automatically set here, right? So I want to add the stair from ground floor to first floor. So you can see here, desired stair height means your level difference between the two level. Okay, so from first to ground is our level difference is 3.5 meter here. Okay, so desired number is 19 what. So I will just extend this up to here. Okay, so desired number of riser is 19. Okay, so it's automatically calculate here, right? So if you click here edit type, so here is a criteria. maximum riser height you can decide here 190. I don't want to give as per my code. Okay, so riser height I don't want to exceed 190 mm. Okay, and tread depth is minimum tread depth I will go with that 250. Okay, so below 250 I don't want to give here because I need to model this stair as per my code. Okay, so these are the standard size and minimum run width. Okay, so this is the width of the stair. So you need to fix this first, and then after that if you click here, so on the basis of that, so these are all fixed, you don't need to change or you don't need to give any input here. Okay, so you can fix here, and once you fix, so click here OK. So on the basis of that, whatever we have given here, so maximum riser height 190, minimum tread depth 250. Okay, so on the basis of that they have calculated this 19 number of riser. Okay, and actual tread depth is 250. We don't our minimum size is 250 as per the standard, right? Then if you go as per that, so just start here. So click run here, and you need to give your start point of your stair. Suppose my stair is start from this point to this point. Okay, so what I do, just start from this point. Okay, and if I move my cursor, okay, so you can see here. So if I move my cursor to the right side, so you can see they have shown here. So if I move, so he said 3 riser created, 16 remaining, so total is 19. So he gives the notification here. Okay, so if I move my cursor, 8 riser created, 11 remaining. If I move again, so he said 10 riser created and 9 remaining. So if I move my cursor up to here, so this is the total end here. So you can see the 19 riser is created and 0 remaining. If you want to go with that, so just click here, right? And if you click here, okay, right, so your stair is ready. So if you want to check in 3D view, okay, so we need to go in visibility graphics and go to here stair. So you need to add the stair on and click here, okay, right? So you can see, so I will set here realistic, right? So you can see your stair is ready here. So if I select, right, so you can see on the basis of that 190 mm and 250 riser here. Okay, so they have calculate here. Okay, so we have given the criteria 190 don't exceed the 190. So as per 3.5 height, so they have calculated 184.2 actual riser height. Okay, I will cut a section through and I will explain like that. And if you go to view, so you can see this is your first. I will just increase the scale 1:50 and fine and hidden line, right? So you can see. So if I measure these, so this is your trade and this is your riser height. Okay, so you can see. So if I measure these turns from this point to this point, so this is my 3.5 height. Okay, so on the basis of that they have calculate, because I have given here criteria, my riser height is not exceed 190 and 250 straight width. On the basis of that they have calculate the 19 number of riser. So if you calculate 3.00 and divided by 19, so your one riser is 184.210, right? So you can add this. Then if you go here, right, and if you want to add the landing here, so you can add the landing also, right? So you have option. So just select this stair, go to here stair landing. Okay, and you need to click here landing, right? And you need to click here Okay, and you can add the landing, so you can use this option. So what I do, I will just add the landing from this point to this point. So just consider my landing is parallel to here, just parallel to. Okay, and complete and okay, right? So you can see stair is ready, right? So you can convert. So this is the type 190. If I convert industrial, okay, then if you convert monolithic mean casting, so you can use the casting. Okay, so your stair is looks like in casting. If I go to section, so it's automatically convert into the casting stair like that. Then if I select again, then if you go to precast stair, so you have option, so you can create this. Suppose, so this difference is very high here. Okay, so this is 3.5 and I have changed this up to 5 meter. Okay, so your level difference is 5 meter. Okay, so as per the code, you don't exceed 18 number of steps. Okay, so what is the reason? If the some person is just walking on this stair, so he, what will say, uh, okay, so you can't give the 18 number of riser in one flight. Don't exceed the 18 number. Okay, so if the person is walking on stairs, so he is feeling comfortable. Okay, not just climbing the stair. Okay, so in that case, you need to split your stair into the two flight. Means you need to give, you need to go with dog leg stair. Okay, so suppose I will just, okay, so this is your level 1, just GL, ground level and first level, and this gap is 5 meter. Okay, and if you add the stair, so it's just coming up to here. So if you exceed the 18 number of risers, so you don't go with that this option. Okay, we don't exceed 18 riser, 18 step in one flight. So in that case, you need to give the two flights. So just give the two flight, just add the landing and just add the second flight. Okay, like that. So I will show you. Okay, so this time I want to go with that. So my level difference is 5 meter. Okay, so if I go to view here, floor, right, and I will use the architectural tab for stair. Okay, and I will just change here. So you can see we have only two levels, so it automatically taken here. So you can see ground level and first level. So total stair height is 5 meter, and they have calculate here 27 number of riser. Okay, so we can't give 27 riser in one flight, right? So we need to split this. So it's a 27. So what we'll do, I will go with that 13 in one flight and 14 is second flight. Okay, so you can just add. So just start. So once you click on here, so you can just see here. So if I move my cursor here, so we have 27 number of risers. So 3 I have calculated. So if I move just up to 13 and stop. Okay, so I want to give only 13 riser in one flight. So 14 is remaining. So what I do, I will just click here, finish. So you can see here flight number 1 to, sorry, steps number 1 to 13 in my one flight. Then after that, you are still in command, right? So I have just give the first and second point for first flight. Then I want to turn this stair. So what I do, I will just give the point here. Okay, just start. Okay, and you can see the 12 is remaining again, and you can just add up to here. So 14 riser created and finish. Okay, so what I do, I will just move here. So those both the flight are overlap to each other. So I will just move here. Okay, so you can see if you maintain some gap between the two flights. So right now here 80 mm. So you can give here at least 1 meter we need to give here. One 1 feet. 1 feet means 300 mm. Okay, so we have 80 here. Okay, so what I do, I will just move by 220 mm. So this gap between the two flights is 300 mm. Okay, so I have start. So your 27 riser has been finished. So 1 to 13 I have given, and 14 to 27 in second flight. So you can see the arrow here. Okay, so once you're done with that, so you need to click here, finish edit mode, like that. Okay, then if you go to the view, yes, so landing is not coming here. So landing is also coming automatically. So edit stair. Yes. So what happened? I have just given here this point. So this landing is not appear here. Okay. So I will just delete this. Okay, and just start a new stair. Then click here, architectural stair. Okay. So the same criteria. Okay. And I have start from this point. So in first flight is 13 and stop. Then after that you need to just select. Okay, so you can see the location line. So I have select here right. Okay, so you can select with center also, right? So this is your center point. Okay, so if I start this landing, so you can see. Okay, I will repeat again this command. So architectural stair right. So all those criteria has been fixed here, and this is your location line. Okay, so if I select here right and just start, so you can see my cursor is your right side of your stair. Okay, if I select this center, so you can see this is the center. Okay, then if you go to the left, so you can see this is the left. Okay, you can give any as per your requirement, but I will prefer center. Okay, so I will start from this point. Okay, and up to 13 I will stop. You need to decide how number of riser you need to give as per your criteria or as per your location. Okay, so I will stop here on 13. Then after that I will start up to, so center here. Okay, and remaining is up to here. So 14 is done. So you can see this landing is also automatically come here. Okay, then after that you can maintain this gap also. So this is 500. So what I do, I will just select this stair and move by 200. I will give only 300 mm. Okay, so this landing is also modified. And if I click here, okay, and if you go to your view, so you can see your stair has been looks like. Okay, then if you want to suppose this is the monolithic stair, so you can convert. It looks like, right? Then railing is also automatically come here, but you need to click here visibility graphics and go to your railing and click on here, apply, and okay. So you can see the railing is also come here, like that. Okay, then suppose here is your slab. Okay, so you can just add the landing here also. Okay, so how to add? So you need to select. Okay, select your stair, go to landing stair, and you need to go. So this is your ground first floor. So you need to go in first floor. Okay, so you can see your the stair is start from this point to this point, then this point to this point. Okay, so you need to select your stair and click here landing and click on this option, create a sketch. Okay, and then you can just add your landing. So suppose this landing is come up to here, right, and click here okay and finish. Okay, if you go to your view, so it looks like that. Okay, so you can add, but this is enclosed because we have given the boundary here, but you can. So I will just show, suppose your slab is coming here, so I will add one slab, structural slab here, and just add the slab. So my slab is coming in this direction. Okay, and click here okay. If you look at in 3D view, it looks like okay. So if I select, so this is start from ground floor to first floor, and I will check this slab at the first floor. And if you want to give the access, okay, so here is size is changed. Okay, so what we'll do, we need to give the actual number. So you can see your actual number is 27, so you need to modify is 27 and click here okay. So you can see this level is perfectly matched. Okay, and suppose you want to give the access to here, so you need to go here in a plan and select your railing, and once you select your railing, you need to click here edit path. Okay, and just delete this. Okay, so you can see I have deleted this railing, and if I click here okay, so I get the error here. So in railing you need to give in one shape first. So suppose my railing is, I want to give here up to like that. Okay, and suddenly if I cut this line, so it not appear, so your railing is should be enclosed to each other. So what we need to do in that case? Okay, so if you see your railing, so this railing is start from this point to this point and stop here. Okay, so if I just delete the middle railing, so it getting the error. So in that case, what we'll need to do, you need to just delete the one side of railing. Okay, so I will show you. So just select and go to here edit and just delete this railing. Delete. So I have delete the inner face of railing like that. If I click here okay, so you can see we have only at outer side railing. Okay, but in that case you can add a new handrail railing. Okay, so you need to go here architectural and click here railing. Okay, you have one option just near the stair, and just select here, and this is the sketch path. I will show you what is the purpose for this sketch path. And you have option here on stair or ramp. Okay, so if you have on already stair or ramp, so just click here and just select your stair. So you can see the railing has been added, but in that case we need to delete the outer side of railing. Okay, so select your railing and just go here edit path and select this. We don't give here railing because we need to give the access to the building, and this time I will delete outer side railing. Okay, so you can see I have given only inner side railing. Okay, and click here okay, and then if you see, so both the railing is shown here like that. Okay, then if you go again, so just consider this is your slab. Okay, and I want to just increase the shape here, so up to here and up to here and up to here and finish. Okay, so I want to give the railing here also. Okay, so you have option, so you need to go here ground floor, right? So your slab, sorry, you need to go in first floor. Yeah, so you can see the slab here. Then you need to go architectural and click here railing. So this time you can, if you want to give some railing for the slab, so you can use this option by sketch. But if you want to give the railing for the ramp or stair, so you can use, you have already added the stair or ramp, so you can use this option. So by sketch I want to go with that. Okay, sketch, just select, and once you select, so you can get this option. So I will use this pick line because I have already model here. and then you can just add your railing. Okay, so get some error. Okay, recovery is save. Okay, so Revit is close. Okay, I will open again, and our file, let's get the error here. Okay, so yeah, so this is our updated file. So what I do, I will just delete this Revit 2 and just rename this as a Revit 2. Right click and just say rename dot Revit, like that. Okay, so I will, if you have open your folder, so you can just simply drag inside this window, so you can open also by just drag it and just, okay. Okay, so you need to go again in railing, and you can use this option sketch path. Okay, so this time I will use, because I have already boundary here, so I will use pick line. Okay, and finish. If you go to your view, so your railing, so if I select this, so this is the railing 900 mm. Okay, and this railing is 900, but here doesn't, vertical member is not shown here. Okay, so I will select again and just try to match. Okay, okay, so what we'll do, we have, if you have the different types of railing family, so you can just load here. I will try, what is the reason not getting. Then after that, if you go again in first floor, okay, so you need to go fine and hidden. So visibility and just check the railing. So railing is on here. So okay, so if I go to the 3D model and check here, right, and just go to the edit path, then you have option here for break this path. Okay, we want to give not given here, railing here, and if you, so it looks like, okay, like that. Suppose if you have different types of railing, so I have one railing, so if you, I have some one sample drawing here, Revit and sample test. Okay, and what I do, I will just drag it. Sorry, so this is my sample and just drag here. So I will open this file sample test. Ignore, and yes. Okay, so if I go to the 3D model, and here I have added some steel railing. Okay, so the steel stair and this type of railing, I want to add this railing in my file. So you should open in one window. Okay, and just select this railing and window, sorry, railing and stair, and just copy. So you need to control C, select control C, and go to your model. Okay, so here is our model, and just control V. Okay, so I want to copy those family for this railing and stair in my drawing. So okay, so if you select this, okay, and if you go here, so you can see this type is added here. If I select this railing, and this railing name is mono well steel handling system. Okay, so if I select this and just convert this, so you can see this railing is converted into this. So this also I want to convert this like that. Okay, so we have one more type. So if you go here, like that. Okay, so you can see, then you can convert these also with no bed. So you can see, right? So if I cut this section here, okay, go to the ground first floor plan, and I want to cut a section here. Okay, and go to view, and we need to add again railing here, visibility graphics VV, and railing. You need to click on apply. Okay, so you can see, so your base plate of this post is not come here, so you can adjust this. Okay, so if you go to the view, so you once you select this, so this tab is active here. Flip the railing direction, so you need to click here, so your railing direction is flip, so it's looks like. Okay, so with base plate and all those things, if I click again and just select, so you can see this plate is flip here. So and you can also see here, so your plate is just not on the floor. Okay, so you can adjust this, so by using this option, base offset. Okay, so if you go to the section, we can see the clearly here. Okay, so you can see, if I measure this gap, because I want to, it's the 37, I want to give this base plate exactly on the floor, then after that this bolt is coming, just go through this slab. Okay, so select, and it's the 37, so I will just base offset and offset from the path here. Yes, so I will add here 40, so you can see it comes here. Then base offset, I will just select 50, so it goes up here, right? So I want to set here 0, because this railing I have drawn at a first floor level. Then if you look at in 3D view, so it looks like that. Okay, so as per your requirement, so if you don't want to go with that dog leg, so you can give this type of stair also. So you need to give the first flight, then after that give the landing, then after that you can give the flight 2. So this is your flight 1 and this is your flight 2. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so you have steel stair also here. Okay, it's like that. So you can convert this steel stair also. So just select this stair. Once you copy, your stair type is appear here. So you need to select this stair. So this stair type is type 1 stair 145 nosing 8. Okay, so just select this stair. Okay, and just convert into this stair. Okay, so you can see this is steel stair converted, but you need to select this. So here in that stair type, they have hide this vertical and horizontal this stringer member. Okay, so, so if you select this, right, and if you go to here edit type, so you have option here, right support and middle support, left support. Okay, so here is right now none here, because we have hide this. So if you want to add, so you can say here stringer close, and the size is 200, sorry, 250 pfc. Then same you need to give the stringer close and the same size. If you see here, if you click here apply and okay, so you can see the member has been added here. Okay, so you can see 200 pfc has been added. Suppose I want to convert this into the steel stair, so I will select this, and I have already here type 1 stair, so this is converted here, right? So you can see. Okay, so if you want to change the railing, you can change railing also, like that. Okay, so in that time I want to add the, go to again ground floor, and if you go here again architectural, then click here stair, and I want to the same criteria here 28. So ground floor to first floor, so here's 27.8. Okay, so if you go here, so here is the criteria 180, but I want to give here 190. I don't want to exceed 190, and maximum tread depth, sorry, minimum tread depth is 250 as per the code. So they can calculate, right? And click here apply and okay. So you can see is 27. Okay, and then I will give here. So my first flight. Okay, so 27 total riser 27 is depend on you which number of you want to give in first flight. So suppose I want to convert into this stair in 3 flight, so 999. Okay, so you can go with that. Okay, so I will start from this point and go up to 9. Okay, and then stop. If you want to give the dog leg, you can go with that. If you want to give the straight, so you can give the straight. So first flight is done. Then after that you can decide the landing. So 1 meter width I want to give. So just start from, then go again and finish up to 9, stop. Then after that I want to give the landing with 1 meter. So you can go with that. Then start and then finish and complete. If you go to the model, so you can see your your stair is looks like that. Then if you want to give the stair landing here, so you can give. So go to the first floor, right? So this is your end here. So select your stair, go to here edit stair, landing, use this option, sketch path, and then you can add your landing. So suppose my landing is come up like that. You can give any shape. Okay, so suppose your landing is just L shape, so just go up here and just you want to give here 2.2 meter to here like that. Okay, then click here okay, then click here okay. Then if you go, so you can see your landing is looks like. You can give the another shape also. Okay, so select your stair. Okay, go to the edit stair, and suppose this is the curve portion. So select and select here edit sketch. So delete this line, and suppose I want to add some curve portion here like that. Click here OK, and if you click here OK, if you go to your 3D model, so it looks like okay. Then you can if you have stair type, you can just change like that. So this is steel stair. So most of in big mall you can see this type of stair in railway station or any commercial building. So if you can just change the railing also like that. So all guys are with me? Yes. Okay, so you can add the different as per your requirement. You can add the stair. Okay, so if you go again in architectural tab and click here stair. Okay, so this is the simple straight. We have used this option first. If you want to straight means just start from 1 point to 2 points, so you can use this option first straight. Then after that, if you want to add this type of stair, full step spiral like that. Okay, so you can add this like that. So you can see here in video, I will show you. So okay, just click here and just cancel this. Okay, so I want to go in ground floor. So ground floor to first floor we have difference 5 meter, and I want to add the circular opening. So go to architectural, click here stair, and click here, right? And you can just start. You can just start point. Suppose I want to start from, you need to give the radius first. So radius is just consider 1.2 meter like that. So you can see 1 to 27. Click here OK, and if you go to your 3D model, so your stair has been looks like so. In the water tank, elevated water tank, so you can use this stair. The same thing, if you want to add the landing here, so you can add. Select, go to first floor. Okay, so this is your end. So up. So this means your steps is start from this point to this point. And suppose I want to add the landing here. So click here, edit stair. Okay, and click here landing, and use this option, create a sketch. So my landing is perfectly goes as per this run. Okay, so I will use this option, pick lines, then you can use this option, then use, okay, then you can modify. So up to here you need to give the dimension here, so and just modify this shape is up to here, right? So if you see, so this is the angle here, but you can give the distance from here to here. So just I will use this option. So I want to just add this landing is just 1 meter from this point, like that. Okay, so just trim this like that, and just you need to add this point and up to this point. Okay, and you can just give up to here, or you can just align up to here and just trim. It's depend on you which type of input you need to give here, and just click here OK. But you get the error here because your shape is not complete. So click here continue, and you need to give the edge here, and after that you can see the landing has been added complete. If you go to your model, so you can see like that. Then similarly, if your slab is here, okay, so I will add the slab here. Go to the structural floor, use this option, then your slab is what happened. Oops, again getting error. Okay, I will open this. Yeah, so go to your folder and test2 Revit. So test2 and drag. Yes, so okay, so we need to add again. So go to the first floor, right? So this is your stair. Go to edit stair, click here landing, use this option, create a sketch. Then you need to add here, and suppose up to here, and you need to just click and click, and you need to give the trim command, trim, and just select. And okay, okay, so you need to click here and just close this shape. So first of all you need to unjoin and just close this shape like that, and click here OK and close. You can see landing has been added. Okay, so while doing editing this, railing is modified, so I will delete this and I will add the new railing here. Okay, so go to again and select architectural and just select. Okay, so what happened, so this path is very close, so that's the reason this railing is taken this circular part. Okay, so what we'll do, we need to modify this. So just select and go to edit stair. Okay, so what, I don't enclose this, so that's the reason my railing is taken this circular part. So what I do, I will just modify this. So edit sketch and just give the space here. up to here. Click here OK, click here OK. Right, so you can see so railing is done here. Okay, I will save this file and just add, suppose here, one slab. Go to the structural floor and use this option. Oops. If I try to give, just align this edge of this stair, so it comes error. Okay, so what I do, I will just try to draw just near the edge of the stair. So let's see. So if I open this file, okay, so I will go here on first floor. So yeah, so this is the stair and I want to add the floor here, structural floor, and just add the, so this is my floor here, and click here OK. So if you look at in 3D view, it looks like so. Okay, like that. And then I want to just modify this, go to the edit and just add here, and this time I will use this and just give the, just parallel to this slab. Okay, and just trim this line and this line and this line and this line, and just delete this outer line. Delete and click here OK. Open direction of span. Okay, so you need to give the direction of span, suppose this one, and click here OK. Right, so this I want to just give the access, but this stair is just enclosed by this railing, so you need to delete this. So simple thing, you need to modify this railing. So just click here and you need to delete one or any face of the railing. So first time I will delete this because I want to give the access, and I will delete the inner side of railing here and delete. And if you click here OK and look at in 3D view, it looks like so. Okay, then after that you can just go again. I will save this file and go again, architectural, railing, select place on stair. Okay, so I will select this stair, but this time I will delete outer side railing. Okay, so you need to set top view, select the railing, edit path, just delete this line and outer side railing. Okay, and click here OK, like that. Okay, then after that, if you want to add railing here also, you can add the manually. So I will delete this direction here. Okay, and if you go to architectural, click here railing. This time I will use sketch path, and you have option here, pick lines. So just select pick lines. Again come error. Okay, go again and just drag your file and finish. Okay, so you need to go at the first level, right? I will delete this symbol. Okay, and use the railing option, railing, use the sketch path. Okay, and just I will use this line. You can use the pick line also, but I have, if I click on pick line, get the error. So this is my shape to here, and then this line is up to here. Okay, and complete. Okay, so you need to complete your shape from here to here. If you click here OK and see in preview, it looks like so. This railing has I think some issue. Okay, so yeah, we need to add the inner side of this railing also. So okay, so go to I will save first and go to the railing, use this option and add the railing, right? So this time I will delete the outer side railing. So select edit path, delete outer side railing, okay, and click here, okay, like that. So I have deleted this option, this railing also, and complete, like that, okay. Then I don't want to this type, so this is default types, okay. So I will just convert it to this steel railing, so you can convert this, okay. So select and you can go with that closer, no bend, okay. So you can see, oops, this need to be select also. Select this railing, go to the and no bend. If you go to the Autodesk website, so you can just download different types of railing. So they have a railing family, okay. So you can see, if you want to give this different any type, so you can just convert, okay. So if you go again, architectural and stair, okay. So we have circular and spiral, this also, but I think today we should stop. So in next session we will see these three different type of stair. So center, end and spiral, then L shape, okay. So if you want to give some time as per your requirement this type of stairs, so you can give then U shape also. So we will see in next session. So if you have any question regarding this stair, so you can ask. When you need to add the stair, so you should have two constants. Your one is your base constant and top constants. So on the basis of that you can calculate. Then after that you need to give your input for riser and trade, okay. So on the basis of that they have calculate, right? Yes, Avinash?
यस सर.
यस, क्या डाउट है आपको?
सर मैं रिवॉल्व में जब प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था
हम्म,
तो उसमें स्ट्रेट स्ट्रेट आना चाहिए था वाटर टैंक, लेकिन स्ट्रेट नहीं, वो 3D में घूम जा रहा था सर.
रिवॉल्व कौन सा रिवॉल्व? अच्छा ये कास्ट इन प्लेस,
यस सर, मॉडल इन प्लेस.
सॉरी, यस मॉडल इन प्लेस फ्लोर, ओके। सो कौन से इसमें रिवॉल्व में, इसमें
यस सर, मैं वाटर टैंक बना रहा था उसको, आपने जो
वाटर, अच्छा तो इसमें क्या करना है आपको, खाली हाफ हाफ शेप बनाना है, ठीक है।
वो
एक,
मैंने सर हाफ से सब बनाया था.
हाँ,
वो डायरेक्शन चेंज हो रहा था, फिर भी मैं डायरेक्शन जब मैं रोटेट कर रहा था वो हो ही नहीं रहा था मुझसे. बहुत बार ट्राई किया.
और रोटेट काय को करना है आपको? आपको है ना, तो अगर ये देखो, ये आपका शेप है, ठीक है, ये आपका ऐसा शेप है, ये टैंक है, ऐसा कंसिडर करो यहाँ पे। सो इसका जो डायमीटर है वहां पे आपको एक्सिस लाइन देना है, मिरर जो एक्सिस लाइन है। सो ये ऑटोमेटिक 360 डिग्री में रोटेट होगा, आपको रोटेट करने का जरूरत ही नहीं है।
सर वही, वो 360 डिग्री में नहीं हो रहा था, वो कभी 180 में भाग रहा था, कभी 90 में भाग रहा था.
ऐसे कैसे? क्या आपने मिरर लाइन बराबर दिया है क्या?
यस सर.
ठीक है, आपको मैं एक बार और डाल के बताता हूँ, ठीक है। ओके,
लगता
हाँ,
हो सकता है सर ये भी रेबिट में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो.
नहीं,
मैंने 4-5 मेरे रेबिट में से 4-5 और मैंने ट्राई किया, लास्ट मैंने छोड़
ठीक है,
दिया.
एक बार ट्राई करते हैं हम, ठीक है। स्ट्रक्चरल, model in place, then floor, right? So I will use this floor, okay. So I will use the revolve, but before adding you need to give the plane here, okay. So suppose I want to add this in left plane, so you need to set, click here plane, and okay. So what I do, I will select any plane from any reference. So I want to select this plane, then set this left view, okay, and then you can just add your shape. So I want to add this shape, Okay, and the gap is 400. So I will use the same 400, 400, 400, 400. Then I want to give the toe. So and trim. Okay, so ये अगर मुझे यहाँ से कितना अभी मेरा जो डायमीटर है, सपोज वो डायमीटर 3 मीटर है, सो ये मेरा सेंटर यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. Then after that I want to trim this. So this shape is also come in, sorry, in rotate in 360 degree. So just trim. Okay. Like that. ओके, सो ये आपका शेप हो गया. उसके बाद आपको खाली एक्सिस लाइन देना है. और सपोज इफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी हियर, सो यू नीड टू जस्ट पिक. ओके, you need to select this line and just give the your axis line. Okay, and finish. देखो ये घूम गया 360 डिग्री में.
सर यही चीज नहीं हो रहा था मेरे में, वो घूम रोटेट हो जा रहा
एक काम करो फिर, विंडो ओपन क्लोज करो रेविट का और वापस चल ऑन करो. सो उसमें अगर कोई इशू है तो उसमें सॉर्ट आउट हो सकता है. विंडो रेविट का जो फाइल है वो क्लोज कर दो और वापस ओपन करो और वापस करो. ठीक है.
ठीक है.
ओके. यस, तो डाउट्स. सो आई थिंक सुलेखा आपका भी डाउट क्लियर हो गया है ना. आपको ओपनिंग सर्कुलर कर्व वॉल में ओपनिंग कैसे डालती है ये आपका डाउट था, राइट?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so okay, so do the practice on stair. So once you get all those
सर
yeah, yes.
सर इन केस अगर हम बिल्डिंग के अंदर स्टेयर बनाते हैं तो जब फर्स्ट लैंडिंग होगा तो उस बीच में बीम बीम तो देंगे सर, रेफरेंस लाइन के बीच में बीम देंगे.
बीम कहाँ पे?
हाँ सर, जैसे एक एक रेफरेंस लाइन देंगे ना सर, तो उसके फर्स्ट लैंडिंग के सपोर्ट के लिए तो बीम देंगे ना.
हाँ, बीम देंगे. आपको कुछ कैसा है, आप स्टेयर बाहर बना लो और आपको जिधर चाहिए उधर मूव कर लो, वो हो जाएगा मूव. और जब आप सेक्शन लेंगे तो आपका जो बीम और कंक्रीट स्टेयर का मटेरियल एक देंगे तो उसमें वो मर्ज हो जाएगा, बराबर ना. सो आपको कहना क्या है कि अगर मेरा एक हाथ बीम आ रहा है यहाँ पे, ये वाला बीम है, ठीक है, ये सॉरी ये बीम है और इसके ऊपर स्टेयर जा रहा है, बराबर ना.
जी सर.
सो ये दे सकते हैं आप, ये आपका स्लैब है और यहाँ पे आपका बीम जा रहा है. सो ये केस में क्या करेंगे, बीम ऑलरेडी आपने मॉडल करना है और ये जो लैंडिंग है, ये लैंडिंग आपको यहाँ से एक्सटेंड करना है. सो ये और ये मटेरियल सेम होगा, जब ये ज्वाइन करेंगे तो ये एक ही दिखेगा आपको.
जी सर.
सो आपको जो भी करना है, बस स्टेयर आप कहीं पे भी कर सकते हैं और इसको मूव कर सकते हैं. सो ऐसा नहीं कि एक बार जगह पे बिठा दिया तो बिठा दिया है. सो ये देखो अभी ये स्टेयर है मेरा, ठीक है, सिंपल स्टेयर है. सो इसको मैं अभी सिलेक्ट करता हूँ और इसको मूव करता हूँ, तो ये मूव हो जाएगा. आप इसको रोटेट भी कर सकते हैं, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं. अभी अपना फर्स्ट एग्जांपल था वो टेस्ट 1 का. टेस्ट 1. ओके, सो ये वाला. सो ये केस में क्या करेंगे हम, अगर हमें यहाँ पे, सो यहाँ पे हमने एलिवेटर पिट दे दिया है, बराबर. सो यहाँ पे अगर आप गए, सो एलिवेटर पिट यहाँ पे भी है और यहाँ पे भी है. फिर उसके बाजू में क्या करेंगे हम, यहाँ पे स्टेयर्स देंगे. फिर स्टेयर आप क्या करोगे, बाहर मॉडल कर लो और यहाँ पे डाल दो. यहाँ पे अभी हाँ हाँ
मॉडल सर इसके अंदर भी हम लोग कर सकते हैं,
कर सकते हैं.
वो अब ओपनिंग बनाकर
यहाँ पे ये जैसा ओपनिंग डाला है, अभी सपोज मेरा स्टेयर यहाँ से रन हो रहा है, ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे मुझे स्टेयर ऐड करना है, तो आपको शाफ्ट डालना है पहले. फिर यहाँ पे आपका जो, अगर आप सेक्शन में गए, गो टू व्यू, हाँ, सो आप अगर समझो यहाँ पे मेरा ये नहीं है क्या, लिफ्ट एलिवेटर पिट नहीं है, खाली यहाँ से ये ओपनिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे। सो यहाँ पे ओपनिंग नहीं है, मेरा जो स्टेयर है वो ग्राउंड फ्लोर से स्टार्ट होगा, फिर फर्स्ट फ्लोर, सेकंड फ्लोर, देन थर्ड एंड फोर्थ। सो आपको मॉडल करना है फर्स्ट, तो आपके पास कौन क्या है। सो पहले ग्राउंड टू फर्स्ट फ्लोर आप कर सकते हैं, उसके बाद फर्स्ट टू सेकंड कर सकते हैं, उसके बाद सेकंड टू थर्ड कर सकते हैं। सो ऐसा मॉडल करके आप इस यहाँ पे मॉडल करेंगे और यहाँ पे मैच कर देंगे। सो आप कर सकते हैं वो केस में। आप आपको अगर एक ही इसमें चाहिए तो एक ही इसमें भी कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे अगर आर्किटेक्चरल में गए और यहाँ पे स्टेयर में गए, सो मुझे मेरा जो स्टेयर है मुझे एक ही मॉडल करना है, ठीक है। सो लेकिन उस केस में क्या है, आपको फाइंड आउट करना है कि आपके एक फ्लोर पे कितने स्टेप्स आ रहे, सपोज एग्जांपल। सो मेरा फर्स्ट जो स्टेयर है ग्राउंड टू फर्स्ट फ्लोर। सो इसमें मैंने क्राइटेरिया सेट किया है 190 और 250 का, ठीक है। सो मुझे एक ही इसमें 17 राइजर आ रहे, 17 स्टेप्स आ रहे। सो आपको फिक्स करना है, अगर आपका फ्लोर टू फ्लोर हाइट वेरी हो रहा है, ठीक है। सो ये केस में आपको फ्लोर टू फ्लोर डालना है। अगर आपका फ्लोर टू फ्लोर हाइट सेम है, फॉर एग्जांपल, सो अगर मैं यहाँ पे गया तो ये देखो, यहाँ पे अगर मैं डायमेंशन लिया, यहाँ से क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है। हाँ, ये देखो मेरा जो स्टेप से स्टार्ट यहाँ से, ये कितना 3.2 मीटर है, ये भी 3.2 मीटर है, ये भी 3.2 मीटर है, ये भी 3.2 है, ठीक है। सो मेरा अगर स्टेप्स यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है, तो अभी मैंने कैलकुलेट किया तो मुझे कितना 17 स्टेप्स चाहिए यहाँ से यहाँ तक आने के लिए, ठीक है। तो ये केस में क्या करेंगे, हम ऐसा एक स्टेयर देंगे यहाँ से 17, फिर 17, फिर 17, फिर 17। अगर आपको 18 क्रॉस कर रहा है आपका जो लेवल है, तो क्या करेंगे उस केस में, आपको डॉग लेग देना है। डॉग लेग जो
यस सर।
यहाँ से यहाँ तक, यहाँ से यहाँ तक, फिर यहाँ से यहाँ तक, यहाँ से यहाँ तक। आप एक इसमें भी दे सकते हैं, नहीं तो ये यहाँ से भी ग्राउंड से पूरा यहाँ तक एक ही स्टेयर मॉडल कर सकते हैं। सो आप सपोज हम स्टेयर देंगे यहाँ पे, ओके। मेरा स्टेयर यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, फिर ये ऐसा कंसिडर करते हैं कि
सर ये लिफ्ट के पास ही जो स्पेस बचा है ना,
हम्म,
उसी के अंदर हम लोग स्टेप दे देते हैं।
हाँ ये वाला ना, ये कंसिडर करो, ये लेफ्ट नहीं है, यहाँ पे स्टेप देना है आपको। सो आपको पहले डिजाइन स्टेप्स यहाँ से करना है, मैं बताता हूँ।
डिस्टेंस लेना होगा।
हाँ, तो सपोज अगर मुझे सिंगल फ्लाइट देना है, बिकॉज मेरा 17 ही आती है, क्योंकि मैं 18 के ऊपर अगर गया तो मुझे डॉग लेग देना है। सो ये केस में अभी मैंने कैलकुलेट किया 17 आ रहे हैं मेरे, ठीक है। सो मैं क्या करता हूँ, 1 to 4th फ्लोर एक ही बार मॉडल करता हूँ। अगर आपका लेवल डिफरेंस है तो आपको लेवल टू लेवल करना है, समझ गए आप।
यस सर।
ओके, सो यहाँ पे अगर गए आर्किटेक्चरल, अभी मेरे केस में 3.2 कांस्टेंट है हर फ्लोर की हाइट, सो आई विल गो विद दैट, ओके। एंड देन मेरा जो स्टेयर है, इट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम ग्राउंड फ्लोर टू 4th लेवल। सो आई नो 17 इज riser I want to required from one floor to another floor. So total is 68. Okay, on whatever I have given the criteria here, and click here OK. So you can just add your stairs. So suppose my stair is start from this point. So I will go with that up to 17, like that. Oops, up to here. Okay, then after that I will start from, oops, what I do, I will just go with the center point. So center point is very suitable, so I will go up to 17. Okay, then start again up to 17. टेक्स्ट इधर है, ओके। सो ये अब तक अब आ गया मैं, सो 17 हो गया। सो ये भी 17 राइजर, यानी कि 34। उसके बाद वापिस यहाँ से स्टार्ट करूंगा, यहाँ से एंड करूंगा, उसके बाद यहाँ से स्टार्ट करूंगा और यहाँ पे 0। ओके, ये मेरा स्टेयर हो गया। सो इफ यू लुक एट इन 3D व्यू, ये देखिए आपका स्टेयर रेडी। ग्राउंड, ये आपका ग्राउंड फ्लोर, फर्स्ट फ्लोर, सेकंड फ्लोर, थर्ड फ्लोर एंड फोर्थ फ्लोर। Once you, okay, so what we'll do, we will delete this railing. Once we set this stair, and then after that we can add the, so suppose I want to go with that cast-in stair. So this is your cast-in stair. So once you done, so you can just move your stair. So select, okay, so opening not getting here, so I want, what I do, I will just go to view and just extend. Okay, so yeah, so we need to go in fourth floor plan. Okay, so you can just move this stair and just paste here. Okay, and you have option, you can just align also. Okay, so I want to fix this first in this, so you can just add the section here. Oops. Okay, and go to your view. So you, so this is your stair. Okay, so I want to just give the access up to here, so just align like that. If I select, so total I want 68. So if you move, so this number is change here, so you need to reset again. So I want to up to 68. Okay, so actual number, so you can see all the flight is match here. Oops, what is the thing? So this flight is 68. If I measure this, this is the 3.2, this is also 3.2, this is also 3.2, then 3.2, and this 3.2. Okay, what I do, I will just cut the section in this direction. Let's see. Okay, so here is not match. Okay, ground to fourth 58. Okay, what we'll do, we need to check in 3D model.
सर तो ये भी तो कर सकते हैं कि एक फ्लोर का स्टेयर बना के बाकी पर हम कॉपी कर दें।
हाँ, आप वैसा भी कर सकते हैं आप, उसके बाद एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं आपका जो वो आपको वही बताया। ये देखो, अगर आपका लेवल डिफरेंस है तो आप क्या करेंगे, ग्राउंड टू ये बनाएंगे, अगर सेम है तो यहाँ से कॉपी पेस्ट करेंगे आप। ठीक है,
ठीक है सर।
अभी ये सेट करेंगे, करने के बाद बराबर आ जाएगा। ये देखो, यहाँ पे अगर मैं गया, सो यहाँ पे मैं एडिट स्टेयर और यहाँ पे मैं लैंडिंग ऐड करता हूँ। राइट, सो लैंडिंग आप 3D में भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो फोर्थ फ्लोर में गया, सो ये मेरा यहाँ से यहाँ तक कंप्लीट। सो लैंडिंग
सर वो लास्ट स्टेयर है तो वो तो लैंडिंग उसे छत पर ही हो जाएगा, रूफ पर ही हो जाएगा।
हाँ, वो एडजस्ट हो जाएगा इधर। एक मिनट, सो यहाँ पे अगर ये आ गया, सो इसको मैं अलाइन करता हूँ एंड कंप्लीट। सो ये आपका लैंडिंग हो गया, फिनिश। सो इसमें क्या होगा कि थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया शायद सिलेक्शन में।
कोई नहीं सर, नेक्स्ट क्लास में बता।
हाँ हाँ, चलेगा चलेगा, मैं इस नेक्स्ट में बताता हूँ आपको, फिक्स करता हूँ। ओके, सो डू द प्रैक्टिस। ओके, यस शाहजी पाटिल।
ओके, गुड नाइट सर।
ओके,
ठीक है सर।
यस यस, गुड नाइट, गुड
हैप्पी दिवाली सर।
हैप्पी दिवाली।
Thank you, sir.
ऑल ऑफ
Happy Diwali, sir.
Next, sir.
हैप्पी दिवाली। ओके, हैप्पी दिवाली टू ऑल ऑफ यू। गुड नाइट।
थैंक यू सर।
Happy Diwali, sir.